It's Monday morning, not very pleasant out there, quite a lot of west on that. Still some rain showers, you can see a rainbow, but strong winds. It's supposed to be dying off the next day or so, but pretty unsettled forecast for the rest of the week. It is pretty wild out there. Glad we don't have WAKAWAKA on a mooring on days like today. It's raining. I've got some more mostly kitchen stuff to go to the boat. Awful lot more to still sort through and decide what we need to put on the boat, what we need to keep and what needs to go. It's not as windy here, but that's the way the wind's coming from. It's black there, so I'm sure we're about to get another dose, so I might leave shifting the stuff out of the car until it goes through. I didn't wait, but I got on with the one that matters if it got wet. So I'll let it go through and then deal to the rest. Of course the wind's blowing the boat off the dock at the moment. I bought some more liquid supplies that came off CATMANTOO, so I've had to wash all the bottles because they're all dusty from the garage. I'll have a cuppa and I'll then start on this box here. The squall's gone through, wind's dropped down a bit, sun's come out. Look, it all fits with room for more. Probably don't need more. Just need to wash the stuff. So the frying pans on the boat are hopeless, so we'll replace them with the good Tefal ones off WAKAWAKA. Okay, the two good frying pans. The pressure cooker, it might have to be a hard sell to the roll that one, and then side bits for the pressure cooker, some collapsible bowls and a couple of salad bowls. These are the frying pans currently on WAKAWAKA, and look nice but stick like heck. And the third one, there is a fairly useful looking non-stick pan as well, and we've got a couple of pots. Quite thin. Better frying pans in there. I put a collapsible silicone bowl collapsed between each frying pan so the Teflon doesn't get worn as things move around. Have to find somewhere to put the pressure cooker. It won't fit in the drawer down underneath the stove here. All the frying pans that came with the boat can go to a new home. Well, it probably looks alright that way, but it's been a very windy day with frequent squalls coming through. We've got a big southerly storm across the whole country at the moment. Snow down south, Harbour Bridge shut, heavy rain mid-North Island, flooding. Here it's just been unpleasant. We do have a rainbow and about to have another squall come over. Well, have I got a surprise for you. Just there is CATMANTOO. And just over here is us. Right, the new instrument panel is in place. We've received details of the big engine service that was done last year. Oh, I need to turn the engine battery on. Well, hopefully this time. Look at that. Right, all the buttons, of course, they are present. So that's engine hours at the moment. Temperature. Contrast, I presume. Oil pressure and bar. Volts off the alternator. And whether there's any alarms going. And back to engine hours. All seems to be working. You need the port engine going for the anchor winch. Chain counter is actually functioning. And seems to be working. The display is a little bit clearer than the other side, but the other side's certainly now readable. The weather's been a bit up and down, but I think we can say that everything that needed to be done has now been done. I've been buying some more storage. Seeing as we weren't successful with the VHF handpiece at the helm, let's see if we can sort out this problem. So that Velcro should be stuck onto here, and then it's come away from the ceiling up there. We'll see if we can glue them back on. Failing that, it'll be staples. Right, well, I've released that. Tell you what, damn strong stuff that sticks to each other. So I'll first up try some construction adhesive, see if that does the job. Right, well, I've got some paper towels and to force the top one up in place. Can't quite possibly see the bottom one. That's been stuck, and we'll see if we win. Do anything more substantial will require pulling the panel down, which is certainly doable, but runs the risk of breaking it. Oh, I can't resist a bit of a investigation, so just been setting up the displays to show fuel burn. So we get the display menu and turn throttle position on, load on, fuel rate on. These ones can all be off. Now just got to figure out how to adjust the contrast on the starboard display. Port display is perfect. Just having a look for the reconditioned Raymarine Tactic masthead anemometer direction instrument wand, or wind instrument wand, because the one on CATMANTOO is not turning, and I'm sure I got the original one reconditioned when I bought a new one, but can't see it at the moment. I thought I'd give that to the new owner. Well, this is the port aft corner of the saloon. So I've plugged in a USB 2 port, both the old, was it USB A, and new 2 port USB-C chunky charger, so one can run cords to whatever's on the table, like the iPad. In the process of hiding the cord in this crack, I noticed there is actually a USB outlet in here. So probably didn't need it, but the new one will have much more grunt. And I've bought a spare one, which I'm sure will be useful somewhere. Oh, this is the battery for the electric outboard, so e-pulsion, and I plugged it in. It's conceivable we might end up seeing if it all goes. I'm sure it does this weekend. Right, well, I've turned on the aircon on the port side, so it's on heat. It's a bit chilly at the moment. Here's one of the vents. This is into the aft cabin. Yes, the air is warm. There's the return and the aircon pumps. The compressors in there. And we actually want to get under the floor here. This box looking thing is actually where the salt water pump is, because the air cons feed by salt water. So they either extract the heat from the salt water or the cold from the salt water. So the lids have got sound insulation, theoretically, because one of them's down here, and underneath that is the strainer for the generator, and it's a pump, and the red one is the air conditioning pump, so mains powered, and it's strainer here, and over here this wee short white pipe is to let any air out that's in the system. This centrifugal pumps don't like pumping here. And down here's the sump of the bilge. It's a long way down there. Well, my plan is to glue these back on. I also need to measure how big these boards are, because there's no boards at all on the starboard side, so I need to make some. Right, cleaning the old glue and rubbish off with acetone, and we'll glue that one on, and I've got some aluminium aircon tape as well. This one I've leaned back, we'll do the same thing. Right, spray adhesive. Well, the moral of the story is half-used bottles of, or cans of F2 don't work, so I've got two of them. Neither of them will spray. I've cleaned out nozzles. Construction adhesive, or liquid nails. Both of them will be stuck down. Obviously not dry yet, but I'm going to tape the edges. I've got some proper aluminium air conditioning tape. Okay, I think that'll work. It's a bit of a fiddle, but I think it's desired effect, certainly better than it was. One was flapping and one was completely free. So I just got to tape around the edges of the other one. Oh, I've had a clean down there, but just trying to get rid of the worst of the black along the grouting here. Well, doesn't look that much better on the picture, but it does in real life. And it is cleaner in there. A bit of sealing in the grouting. Let's clean up. Oh, so here's the air return, and in here is the air compressor. Not quite sure why they bother with sound deadening over the pumps, because they're not that noisy compared to this. But I suppose the wee black one closest to the bottom of the picture is the one for the Genset, so I imagine it keeps that one quieter. There's the big ducts running forward. Put the ubiquitous Leopard bottles back in. The older bottles, they have the sort of U-shaped rings on them. Right, so here's the headlining that we didn't work on the Velcro yesterday, so let's get rid of the paper towels. And pushing it up. And what have we got? Well, it seems to be mostly in the right place. Let's push it up and find out. It's not looking like a outrageous success. I might need a strategic screw with a white cap. I'll think on it. Just push it up because it's been down so long, it's bending a bit. We didn't win with the ceiling. Let's see if we can master this auto anchor chain counter thingy. So I've got the port engine turned on, although it's not running, because that's necessary to run the winch. We'll manually run the chain in. I've got the bridle mostly out of the way anyway. I'm going to let out 2 metres, hopefully. Oh, maybe. Oh, let's go 5 metres. Yep, no, try again. Right, it's right up. Read the manual again. Okay, I think they've got it right. So I've set the value and press the end button to be ready to deploy. We have a problem, Houston. Might be manual until I sort something out somewhere. Right, I think it's back to reading the manual. Anchor's back up. I'll worry about that another day. We have a behind us. Ex-CATMANTOO still there. So almost all the berths are full at the moment. Oh, it's 5:30. Certainly the days are getting longer as we're nearing the end of winter. So hopefully we'll be able to get out on the boat this weekend.